Alright, let's play some HOGWARTS. Let's continue our journey across Scotland. Pretty sure it's Scotland. Hold on, let me see. Where is Hogwarts located?
Scotland. According to Scottish tours,
Scotland.
has said in interviews that she always imagined Hogwarts.
Loading screen, the game. Man, hurry up. I want to kill people. I want to kill people with very, very bad spells.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alohomora.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor. Especially since they can only be collected at night.
Okay. Holy moly, I've been spoiled with other games. These loading screens are just crazy. Every other game takes like 2 seconds.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Whatever you say. What is this? Stop flying fast. Oh, and I gotta turn this up a little bit now. How do I do this again? It's right here, right? Shouldn't... Okay.
Is that the best you got?
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Let's have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Confringo! That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
But I already gave her... whatever they're called.
Bombarda! Revelio.
Okay. What's wrong with the way that I was doing it?
Confringo! Either I'll have to fight that troll, or work together.
Bombarder, Defender, Confringo.
I fear I've turned it up too loud. Just go back down to 10.
Defender, Bombarder, Confringo.
Bro, like, playing around with this shit's so annoying.
Defender, Bombarder, Confringo.
I saw it.
Defender, Bombarder, Potato. Stupid. Imperio. Confringo, Bombarder. Defender. Confringo, Bombarder.
That was a close one.
Was it? Didn't feel very close. Felt super easy. Because I have the mind control spell. Nobody can resist me.
Revelio.
Oh,
Confringo. Revelio.
I wonder if I can take the camera back a little bit. Guess not.
Revelio.
Oh, immediately forgot.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Bombarda. Revelio.
What's up, Squirrely Boo? Can't thank.
Going to the forest?
Hello, friend.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories. Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made...
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello.
talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsey, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Ugh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
That shit's true.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Oh, don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the
Is the new reversal
Bro.
There they are. She wasn't making it up.
You thought she was?
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Bombarda! Confringo! Well, well. Look what we have here.
again?
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Is she like supposed to be old? She don't look old. It's not what I wanted either.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Yeah, sure, you're welcome there.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Spare a moment.
Who cares about your idea? Let's go talk to Puppy. See what she wants.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Hauntel Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alright, let's go meet Sebi.
Wonder who lives here.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Next time I see big for that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
How do I...
Silent as a grave. No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Is somebody there? Hello?
Tell us.
Who's there?
Who's there? Hello? Not quite.
Compulso. Imperium. Pity. Not quite. Bombarder. You can't stop us. Confringo.
What was that?
Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully
Imperium. Defenders. Confringo. Bombarder.
I shall avenge your death.
As if you could best the likes of me. Oh, do try again, I beg you. I can do this. Yeah! You call that spell casting?
Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Imperium.
Your service.
Defender.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio. Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
I hate spiders.
Revelio.
Quick progress.
Not sure what the point of that was.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Bombarda. Imperium. Defender. Confringo. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Oh.
Confringo. Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Sounds pretty racist, too.
Revelio. Imperium. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Confringo.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Protego. Stupid. Bombarda. Defender. Inklex is simply too many.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I know it. Enjoy it.
Imperio.
Right, not to be worried about you.
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
I won't rest. Number of boys coming back this way.
How dare you use that spell on me?
Bombarda. Imperio. Bombarda. We're not finished yet. Confringo. Bombarda.
What was that?
Defender. Confringo. Protego. Stupid.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Confringo!
Now, we can have a look around in peace. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio!
I do. I wasn't sure if I had talents or not.
Revelio. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around. Revelio.
Now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Her first fight. Man. Don't need to be an ass. I've been with you this whole time. Had your back. Doing unforgivable curses.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
I wanted this one. Cat. I love you too.
Come on in. Come on in. Don't be shy.
My bad. That sounded the way I thought it was. Thanks for the haircut, lady, but I don't need your services. Why is his thing a cup? Like, why wouldn't it be like a jacket or cat? Jacket or something. Oh, you're so cute. You look like Boo. I love you too. And I miss you, Boo.
Not a day goes by I don't suffer.
Hello there.
Hello.
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
I don't. I just want to sell you my shit.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
You say that all the time.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. I should investigate. Confringo! Imperio. Confringo! Bombarda. Is that Inferius wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph. Defender, Bombarda. Confringo. To know what really happened to him. Revelio.
Bro, why are you always drinking random things you find? That's the most ridiculous shit.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. My apologies. I've not been myself since we last met. Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. It's Ranrock I have to thank for losing Bardolph. If only I could somehow rid our hamlet of these monsters. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. I best be on my guard.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Nothing else.
Imperio! Bombarda!
Defender!
Protego!
I won't rest.
Confringo!
Such arrogance. How nice of you to stop someone unforgivable.
Protego! Stupid!
Lucky, that's all.
Stupid! Confringo! Imperio! Stupid! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! One camp down, one more to go.
One less human to worry about.
Imperio!
Not your best.
Bombarda! Defender! Confringo!
Over here.
Protego! Stupid!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Stupid!
How nice of you to stop by.
Imperio! Confringo! Protego! Stupid!
I won't rest.
Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio.
That sounds like, if you've heard the theme song to The Thing, the old 80s movie, that sounds a lot like one of the notes that's played. Oh, hold on. Oh, I thought that was a flow powder.
Bardolph, you wouldn't have left.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exact? Thank you. I should have done more. Badolf, you wouldn't have left without saying goodbye, would you? Thank you for passing through.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Make a mess, I guess. Jeez. I'm just gonna fly there. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with the loading screens. They're boring.
Marvelous.
Bingo!
Hello, Popeye.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here. These rocks have seen better days.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, She is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Been about an hour and a half. I'm gonna save real quick. How do I go up? Oh.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two... Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should...
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you?
We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Revelio. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. He must be around here somewhere.
God damn it.
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Oh, I was going backwards.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better to be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Hey,
Imperial.
Oh, what's the loss?
Expulso!
I haven't even had my tea yet.
Expulso!
I don't mind breaking a few bones if there's a few galleons in it for me.
Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Imperial.
Expulso!
Amateur.
Expulso!
Clumsy little fool.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. To your knees.
Bombard. Defender. Confringo.
Somebody out there. Pay for your deed.
You're going to regret that. I'm just warming up.
Imperial.
Release me.
Expulso!
Expulso. Reducto. Expulso.
It's kind of fun.
Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say I mind. Reducto.
I love how they're just like, oh, she's not cursed anymore.
Expulso!
Back to business.
Expulso!
I ain't allowed back in Glasgow.
Imperial.
Expulso!
Expulso.
Expulso! Expulso!
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes.
You'll be sorry you did that.
Expulso!
You'll pay for that!
Expulso!
Tango! Reducto!
Expulso!
Expulso!
Reducto!
Expulso!
Expulso!
Rookwood,
How dare you do such a thing to me?
I'm leveling up and all I'm doing is controlling one dude.
Imperial.
Expulso! Expulso! No, you're there.
You'll be sorry you did that. Patrol. About the most exciting thing round here is a limp rat.
Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso!
Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Totalis. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Revelio.
Says I have to find the book and stuff, so yeah. I guess I'll try looking for it.
Bombarda. Accio. Compulso. Accio. Compulso. Revelio. He must be here somewhere.
Yeah, one sec, Andy. Gotta grab some, money.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Matthew was not able to summon her. It must be yours.
Revelio. Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Do you want your wand back?
Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Revelio. Revelio.
I want to do the optional parts.
Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
You can give me all your money. What the fuck just happened? my OBS just died. Alright, one sec. Alright.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose.
Have a look at the map.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I get... Headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Alright, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna have to take off. It's time to hit the old birdie bye. But hey, I will be on later. Also, to future me, you're doing good. Keep at it. You can do this. Alright? You can do it. Alright, bye. Have a good night.